Welcome to Brush It Off. Says, podcast where y'all gonna find out a little about me. I'm also gonna talk with other people. Y'all gonna find out a little about yourself along the journey too. I think it was best for the first episode for me to start with a painting that's pretty much finished. I'm going to, I would say, fix it up a little bit. I see a little couple pieces that need to be fixed up. I'm going to also sign my initials. I tend to put my initials, on a painting where I see fit. Here I'm thinking the Apple Watch. It's just so crazy. I started this painting about 6-7 years ago. And it took me like 3 to 4 years to finish it, honestly. You can see my progression as I got better over time with just putting in work on my craft, perfecting my skills. Started with this lion here, gradually worked my way around to myself till I finished with this one. And I think that over a test of time, you could really see yourself grow as long as you put in the work and the discipline into it. I think that's what this is. So I just decided to start out in nature. Start out in peace. Start with something peaceful. We're going to dive into a lot of different shit. I'll also break down my techniques, what I tend to do, what I tend to use. Go into a little bit of my music. We're gonna tap into a lot of shit. So let's get into it. So with this painting, the inspiration behind it is pretty much from Daniel in the Lion's Den. This was at a point in my life where I felt like I didn't have, it was just me. I didn't have too many. I may have had my family, but I just felt like a lone wolf. And, attacking the world, navigating the world on my own. And the world is the lion's den. And throughout this world, I stay protected from my higher ups, from forces unseen that led me here to this moment right now. So that's a little inspiration behind it. Really got the inspiration before I had kids, before I had my son, and things changed at that point. But let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I got my paint tray. This tray been with me for years. See all the dried up acrylic paint. Usually use this for acrylic. I'm gonna throw some oil on it today because it's a little couple blemishes I want to fix on this painting. Also, I want to add my initials. Like I said, I'm going to add it to the Apple Watch, which is crazy. I lost that Apple Watch, and I just got another one. Probably about not even a year ago, earlier this year. But I had a gold one before, so we back with it. Of course, first color I always start with is black. I want to make my blacks a little blacker, touch my tones up. Sometimes I like to be out in nature. I smoke while I paint, throw my music on. Might have a little music on in the background for y'all, but we're going to dive in. This is the first thing I seen that need to be touched up. This rock, very jagged. That was definitely one. These corners down here for sure. I got multiple colors in there. This was kind of a mix. Let's see. So as I said before, my musical projects tend to be correlated with my paintings, my artwork, things of that nature. So this piece is like my origin piece, first musical project I ever created. Um, Deep meanings behind them, deep intuitions in these songs. I might release it, I might not release it. It's not gonna be the first one released. This is also one of my most iconic and memorable paintings that I've done. You know, I took a lot of time on it, a lot of detail into it. It's one of my babies, you know? People be like, Vel, why you don't, sell your artwork like that? Why you only sell prints? Why you don't want to sell the originals? It's because my perception or my projection for where these paintings are going to go, and what they're going to be worth, I don't think it's worth selling the original right now, when I know if I continually work at what I'm perfecting with my craft, it's going to be worth a lot more. I'm going to grab some white. I'm about to start throwing my initials down on there. So yeah, but I guess this is where we do a little Q&A about me. So when did I get started with painting? I got started, I would say I didn't start painting until I was about 19. So what it was is I always did art. That don't mean I was always good at art, but I always did art. Started after I graduated high school. I really wanted to do like fashion design, things of that nature, graphic design, wanted to create logos. So when I lived in Texas, that's the mainly thing that I did. I ended up moving back to Fort Wayne, and I ended up starting a shoe customization business where I was customizing shoes. It's one of the worst. I hated doing it. It was cool. It was a good learning experience, a good business experience. Got to see how people react, and how people treat, individual business owners. Me being that young and doing it was definitely an experience. So after I did that, I realized that painting bags just wasn't it for me, and painting shoes wasn't it for me. It was too much work, not enough return. So I was like, let me go ahead and dive into paintings. And that is when I started diving into paintings. And from that point on, it's been a wrap. I did bags at the initial time. So I would customize bags. I had a girlfriend at the time. She really loved the bags, so I customized a lot of bags for her and shit like that. Then I just grew with my skills, grew with my passion, grew with my ability to create. Start creating music. That's when I really got into the art of recording, because it's the difference between writing and recording. Huge difference. But they all are part of a musical experience, you know? You get what I'm saying? So I got into doing that, and it was definitely something I enjoy, I love. It's a huge passion of mine. I'm a very spiritual being, very in tune with nature, very in tune with, like, I don't know, on a level elevated above religion. Because I feel like religion just divides. At the end of the day, we got God around us at all times. Nature. you know, plants, insects, all of these possess the essence of God. Even these mosquitoes is going crazy out here. Possess the essence of God. So it's out here. It's in you. Sometimes I like to, you know, as we grow with technology, as we grow and advance, it's best to use AI for our tools, you know, to help us navigate this thing, to help us in any way that we see possible, or, you know, fit. So, as far as like questions and interviews, I tend to go to AI for it. And that's what we're about to do right now. We're gonna hop into a Q&A. We're gonna do it with AI, and then we're gonna dive into some songs. And I'm a freestyle. We're gonna spit some shit. So let me go ahead and get into it. I love using ChatGPT. Motherfucker, come right. Here we go. Hey, so I'm shooting an episode of Brush It Off. I want to have you do an interview of me for this episode. This is going to be your first introduction episode. So how about you ask me some questions about, you know, my art, my music, everything that's going on.
That sounds like an awesome idea. Let's get started with some questions to introduce you and your show to the audience. 1. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and what inspired you to start Brush It Off? 2. What can viewers expect from this show? How does it blend your art and music in a unique way? 3. Why did you choose the name Brush It Off? Does it have a special meaning to you? 4. In this first episode, what are you planning to paint? And why did you choose this particular piece? 5. You've mentioned in the past that art and music are therapeutic for you. Can you talk a bit about how these forms of expression help you process and express your emotions? 6. What message or feeling do you hope to convey to your audience through Brush It Off? 7. You've got a lot of different projects going on, from music to your nonprofit. How does Brush It Off fit into your larger vision? 8. For those who are new to your work, how would you describe...
Damn, I barely got signal out here. So, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to do it. Those was awesome questions. Let me see. Verizon, get it together. Okay, let's start on the questions. How about you give me one, and then I'll respond. Then we'll go, you know, question by question. So how about you give me one?
Got it. Let's kick things off. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and what inspired you to start Brush It Off?
So, as you know, I'm NDT. That's my artist name. Also go by Vel, nickname. But I started a little bit of myself. I'm an artist and musician, of course. I started Brush It Off just due to the fact of wanting an outlet to express myself while I'm working on art. You know what I'm saying? To where people are able to digest and, you know, come and learn something as well, go along for the experience. And it's also a fitting podcast, you know, name. I feel like it fits my whole brand, it fits my whole mission. So, you know, I think that's why we're here today.
That's a great start. Really gives people insight into your motivation and how it all connects to your brand. Next question. What can viewers expect from this show? How does it blend your art and music in a unique way?
So you can expect performances. You can expect, you know, deeper insight into my paintings, a deeper insight into my process of painting, a deeper insight into my process of music, a deeper insight into, you know, the mind behind the music and the meaning behind the music. So this, you will find deeper insights into just me as a person, and also I might give game and tools in order for us to grow collectively.
sounds like it's going to be both inspiring and educational for your audience, giving them a real behind-the-scenes look at your creative process. Here's the next one. Why did you choose the name Brush It Off? Does it have a special meaning to you?
So I chose Brush It Off as a way of like letting stress off. Painting is always therapeutic for me. It's always been therapeutic for me. Music has always been therapeutic for me. So this Brush It Off is just letting everything ease out. A way of another form of therapy, in which talking is. So that's what this is. Dude. So, Brush It Off is a form of therapy. I mean, that's why I started it. It's, a way to express myself and also for others to come on and express. This first episode, of course, is a solo show, but there will be other episodes where me and other individuals just have a pain-sick conversation. We'll dive into deep topics, and things that go there. This one is, of course, me by myself.
That's powerful. Using Brush It Off as a form of therapy, both for yourself and for others. It really sets the tone for what viewers can expect, especially with those deep, meaningful conversations you'll be having. Next up, in this first episode, what are you planning to paint, and why did you choose this particular piece?
So this first painting is me in the lion's den, and I chose this piece because this was actually like my origin painting. So it only makes sense to show my origin painting for my origin podcast. And with that being said, I chose this piece because it is a significance of me starting, me entering the world, me understanding that I'm set here to conquer and achieve everything that I'm able to achieve. And through all of that, I'm protected. So the lion's den being the world, being everything that I have to navigate, and me just being peace, me being at peace, calm and still. It's just showing that throughout this whole process, no matter what route, no matter which way I have to go, I'm at peace with it. No matter what plan God has for me, I'm at peace for it. And, that's why I went on the path we're on today.
That's a really profound piece to start with. It's like you're laying the foundation for everything that comes next in your journey, both in art and life. Here's the next question. You've mentioned in the past that art and music are therapeutic for you. Can you talk a bit about how these forms of expression help you process and express your emotions?
Because I'm able to convey, what I'm feeling in other ways. I might not always feel like talking about what I'm going through. I might not always be able to, express the emotions that I have or the stress that I have. But these are avenues that I take in order to express that. I'm able to put that emotion into the artwork. I'm able to put that emotion into my piece or into my project, into my music. I mean, some songs I done had that, I damn near had to cry to because it's personal, it was peaceful. Some paintings mean the world.
That's deep, man. It really shows how much your art and music are extensions of your inner world and how they give you a way to release and transform those heavy emotions into something powerful and meaningful. Let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going.
What message or feeling do you hope to convey to your audience through Brush It Off?
I want to convey, a sense of peace, a sense of a safe place, a sense of trust, a sense of we in this together. And, I'm going to help y'all grow. Y'all going to help me grow because we all doing this together. I'm starting this from scratch, just me. Bought a camera. I'm learning this as I go. So, just staying patient. The patience, the dedication, put into this craft in order to, and showing that through over time that you can achieve dreams. So through consistency in which I will be consistent with this. It's going to show that you can achieve everything that you want to.
That message is going to resonate with a lot of people, showing that it's okay to start from where you are, and that with consistency and dedication, you can achieve your dreams. It's real and relatable. Here's the next question. You've got a lot of different projects going on, from music to your nonprofit. How does Brush It Off fit into your larger vision?
It's all a part of the vision. I feel like this is the vocal aspect of it. The nonprofit is more of the charitable, me giving back, me trying to help as many people as I can, me helping children, me helping adults. That's also a form of therapy as well. But this is more for myself.
That makes a lot of sense. Brush It Off is like the voice that ties everything together, while your nonprofit is the action, the hands-on way you're giving back and making an impact. Both are forms of healing and growth, just in different ways. Next question. For those who are new to your work, how would you describe your artistic style and the themes you often explore?
Oh, that's a good one. I would have to say it's very jazzy, very eclectic, very real. I like to speak on real issues. I like to get real personal with a lot of my paintings, a lot of my artwork, a lot of my music. So I feel like that's how I express myself, and that's you will come across of seeing, like, the reason why I even chose my name, with it being NDT, my initials, is because I wanted to just convey me, me, all of me, throughout my work, throughout whatever I'm doing. It's got to be a part of me. And if I don't feel like it's real and it fits me, I can't do it. So I just want people to get something real and organic, and for them actually to feel like they could be themselves at the same time.
That authenticity really shines through in everything you create. It's clear that your work is a direct reflection of who you are, and that realness is something people can connect with on a deep level. Here's the next one. What excites you the most about launching this show, and how do you see it evolving in the future?
What excites me the most is the possibility of it, of the outlet that this can be for not only me but others that enjoy watching it, that actually tap in and get in tune with it. This could be something for all of us. I mean, the guests that I'm gonna have on, the topics that we're going to go down and we're going to dive into, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be something that people deal with on a daily basis. Caught up on words and shit.
That excitement is contagious, and it's clear that Brush It Off is going to be a space where real, meaningful conversations happen, something people can really connect with. Let's wrap up with this one. Lastly, if someone is watching Brush It Off for the first time, what do you hope they take away from it?
I hope they take away that this is going to be something great. We're just starting. We're really just starting, really just getting it going. And I hope that you guys are here for the journey. I hope that you guys are ready for the journey. I hope that you guys see something in me that not only that I may not see in myself, but that the world doesn't see yet. And y'all gravitate to it. And and y'all understand that this is going to be something great. 'Cause
That's a powerful closing thought, inviting people to be part of the journey as it grows into something truly special. This interview is really setting the stage for what Brush It Off is all about. Anything else you want to add or discuss before you wrap up the episode?
No, I'd like to thank you. I see a hummingbird, and it's beautiful. It's so small. It's beautiful, though. But I would like to thank you for this interview. I would like to thank you for being a part of my first episode of Brush It Off. Shows how much that you have helped me. And I would like to, Hope that you have a good rest of your time. Until the next time, I'm going to smoke and then we're going to freestyle. We're going to get into some shit.
Thank you, Belle. It's been an honor to be part of this first episode with you. That hummingbird sounds like a perfect symbol for the beauty and energy you're bringing into this show. Enjoy your smoke, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this journey takes you next. Until next time, keep creating, keep growing, and let's make this something truly special.
For sure. But before you go, can you give me the spiritual significance of seeing a hummingbird?
Seeing a hummingbird is often considered a spiritual sign with deep and uplifting meanings. Here are some interpretations of the spiritual significance of encountering a hummingbird. 1. Joy and lightness. Hummingbirds are often seen as symbols of joy, lightness, and the enjoyment of life. They remind you to find joy in the small things and to embrace the beauty around you. 2. Resilience and determination. Despite their small size, hummingbirds are incredibly resilient and determined. They can travel long distances and hover in place with remarkable agility. Seeing a hummingbird may encourage you to remain steadfast and determined in your endeavors, no matter how challenging they might seem. 3. Adaptability and flexibility. Hummingbirds can move quickly in any direction, representing adaptability and the ability to change direction when needed. This could be a message to stay flexible and open to new possibilities in your life. 4. Presence and mindfulness. Hummingbirds live in the moment, constantly moving and seeking out the sweetness of life. Their presence can remind you to stay present, to savor each moment, and to focus on the positive aspects of your life. 5. Love and beauty. In many cultures, hummingbirds are associated with love, beauty, and harmony. Seeing one can be a sign to embrace love in all its forms and to seek beauty in the world around you. Overall, seeing a hummingbird is a positive sign, encouraging you to stay joyful, resilient, and present in your journey. It's like a little reminder from the universe to keep moving forward with grace and positivity.
Sounds great. Until next time, peace.
Until next time, peace.
Yo, there's some shit I'm gonna write on. Yeah. Okay. Let me see, I sat back and drink this shit. Now I seen this shit. Low get the going, you already seen it with. I'ma go and show you I need this shit. You already know that I need this shit. It's me. I gotta take it further than I gotta see. I gotta take it higher cause I'm tryna be. I ain't tryna be, I'm just being me. You already know what I came to see. I came to see the top. You already know I got a motherfucking pop. You already know I ain't gonna motherfucking stop. I'ma go and take it to every motherfucking drop. I'ma keep dropping, I'ma keep dropping, I'ma keep dropping. Ain't shit gonna stop me. You already know I had to go and fucking knock it. Gotta get the flow back, got it fucking popping. You already know. This ain't nothing new for a new nigga. This ain't nothing true, but I'm poop, nigga. You already know, just be you, nigga. That's the hardest thing to shine, you already knew. Everybody trying to be something that they ain't. I'ma go and show you that I had to break the bank. Go and sit back down, put it in your place. Go on, take it now. Get up on my face, I gotta get out here and get it. And I ain't stopping until I get it.